get a piece of fish. The woman was willing to trade her own body, but she worried about her husband finding out, so she pretended nothing had happened and left. However, the man behind her had already developed improper intentions toward her. He promised he would never tell anyone about this. With that assurance, the woman grabbed the fish and stuffed it into her mouth. Afterward, the man thoughtfully offered her a sip of coconut juice. The woman thought this affair would remain completely secret, but she soon revealed telltale signs. When she returned and saw her husband coming back from fishing in the sea, she quickly stuffed the remaining fish into her mouth and buried the stick used to roast the fish in the sand. Her husband then began showing off his catch. Though the fish he'd brought back were rather small, he was still pleased. However, when her husband picked up the stick from the ground to light a cigarette, he unexpectedly discovered fish residue on it. Although the woman explained that the fish meat was from several days ago, the traces were clearly fresh. Seeing the other man laughing with unusual satisfaction nearby, the husband immediately realized that he must have seduced his wife. The furious husband ran to confront the man. Not only did he admit to it, but he also insulted the husband for being so incompetent that his own wife needed another man's care. This completely enraged the husband, and the two men fought violently on the beach. The conflict only ended when the husband was compensated with a fish, but the husband also set his sights on the man's diving goggles. While the man was still sleeping, the husband secretly stole them and excitedly went fishing in the ocean. However, his joy was short-lived. When the man woke up and discovered his diving goggles were missing, he angrily sought revenge. No matter how much the woman tried to intervene, it was useless. When the husband returned and threw the diving goggles back to the man, surprisingly, the man wasn't angry. Instead, he looked at him with complete calm. The husband sensed something was wrong, but didn't think much of it. Back in their hut, he excitedly showed his wife his catch, but his wife, who had been hungry for days, showed no interest whatsoever. Under her husband's persistent questioning, she told him the truth. He couldn't believe that in just 3 minutes, his wife had had an affair.